Hello everyone, Reggie Time here, playing a fun session of 10 cent, 20 cent 5 card PLO on PP Poker, just for 45 minutes or so. I'm at a loose end, waiting for a Sky engineer to come and install Sky Q for us this morning, so I can't get involved in any longer sessions. So I thought, fuck it, just fancied having an arse around, and this is what I'm arsing around in. I know this content won't be everyone's cup of tea. There's plenty of no limit hold'em content going to be coming your way going forward, but we're also going to be doing the occasional fuck about, playing other stuff as and when it suits me. That's a bad river, but he's going to bet 10% pot. We're going to call and probably lose. Thought as much. Never mind. It's been a good table for us so far. We're up approximately 170 big blinds, I believe. We had another table over here before I started recording. We won a tiny bit of money on, not a huge amount, but it's been a very short session so far, and I think we've probably won about 2 buy-ins, mostly through just making good hands. Well, all through just making good hands. I'm going to try. I mean, I said in my previous video that I'm going to have less time through the day to play short deck, and that remains to be true. Nothing's changed since my last video, but I'm also going to hopefully try and get just some more content out in general, and it's going to be a varied mix of things. It's going to be hopefully 2 or 3 hold'em videos per week, but I'm hoping to kind of just get some PPP. So it's going to be like 2 or 3 Poker Rose No Limit hold'em videos per week. I'm hoping to get some PP Poker content out too, and that will be either this or short deck, and try. I mean, I'm not making any promises because I'm not sure when I'm going to fit the time in. But I consider myself an all-round poker player, and I want my channel to have more than just No Limit Hold'em on it. So I'm committing to at least 2 No Limit videos a week, because I know I can do that. Hopefully 3, and then anything else will just be happy bonus. If I'm up early enough in the morning before my work days start, and I have time to just randomly play a 40-minute session or something and record it, then I'm going to do that. Ideally, I'd like to be bashing 4 or 5 videos per week out, raising my profile a little bit again, continuing to build my affiliate business, whilst also building the care work I do, and basically just trying to make myself as busy and as productive as possible. Because since Christmas, I've been a lazy fucker. I have been a lazy fucker in lots of areas. And now the nicer weather's coming, springtime's coming, the sun's coming out of lockdown, all those things are going to be happening. I'm just feeling a lot more positive about life in general, and I want to capitalise on that and be busy. Playing the kings here, we're going to have to fall to a raise, but I think our hand has enough value to want to bet. 5-6 gets there. We do have a 6 blocker. Do I want to bet this hand again? Is it too... probably want to bet one more time for some value. Definitely folding to a raise now. We're behind to lots and lots of stuff. Straights, 2 pairs, sets. We're going to lose this hand. But there's just no point turning it into a bluff, I don't think. Maybe we get a set to fold if we bet again. But I think it's going to have lots and lots of straights and things too. And he indeed had 2 pairs, was it? He finally won with. I knew that turn wasn't great, but we bet it anyway. I think we want to see a flop here. Particularly want a 3-bet, but we want to see a flop a pair. If this guy raises as I expect he might, then we're going to be out. Don't really want to play 3-handed here. We had double suited aces against an aggressive regular, so we have to 3-bet. He calls. Get a pretty tragic flop. I mean, I don't know if I'm supposed to bet here or not. I don't think I am. With a hand that's basically just this now, just aces. Don't think we can fold just yet either, though. It's not going to have too many straights. Jack 10 now gets... I don't know. I don't know when we're supposed to fold this hand. I guess it probably should be now if he bombs it. It's a 3-bet pot. How many... I mean, you can just have random sets as well. You can have, like, I don't know, king, 6-6. All kinds of, like, stuff that you don't see coming. I mean, I'm thinking that most of his range isn't going to connect too hard with this board, but, you know, the stuff that, like all these danglers and things, maybe he played the hand specifically because it was like double suited kings, but all of a sudden he now has 2 pair or a pair of 6s or an unlikely straight or something like that. And it's I get caught out in this game by the stuff that you just don't see coming. You're like, okay, well, this board doesn't connect well with maybe the parts of his range he was trying to defend. You're like, oh, I have this particular combination of cards within my 5-card holding. I don't think it necessarily connects too well with all that, but overall, it's very likely if he's betting twice in a 3-bet pot that whatever he's holding pre-flop has improved past our 2 aces. That's an impressive fold to 3-bet. Wonder what he actually folds there. You know, that's as close to 100% fold to 3-bet as you're going to get, but there's still 2% of hands that he's decided, nah, not this time. We have double suited aces again, so we are going to bump it up. We are going to bump this up against the straddle with our suited ace. The ace-6 suited. We have like a queen-9 suited in there too. Our hand doesn't really work too well together as a unit, and now we just have a trivially easy fold. Look, we have enough going on where when there's a straddle in the pot, we want to try and get after that dead money. Turns out there was someone behind us who had something good. I'll let the queens go against this stack depth. Fold our unimproved aces over here. Not the flop you want to see when you've got double suited aces in blue and green. You don't want the all red flop. Not what you're looking for in life. Maybe I was a bit hasty folding this hand under the gun. Double suited ace kings in fishy games, probably going to be hands you wanted to play. Probably was just a little bit too autopilot and hasty there. I mean, the hand hasn't got a ton of strength, but it has some pretty good nut potential. And that's the kind of hand you want to be playing in this game, are hands that can make the nuts in multiple ways, not just one way, but if you've got a hand that can make the nuts in a handful of ways. I can imagine how absolutely ecstatic we'd be with this flop had we continued top 2 pair. nut flush draw. We'd have been over the moon with it. We'd have been less enamoured with that turn card. And then we would have rivered the nuts. Double suited kings. That's a pop-up. We're popping that bad boy up. It's nice to be able to talk at full volume. On my Poker Bros videos, we're doing very whispery because we're making them at a rather antisocial time of day for my wife's sleeping pattern. We're going to try and get this pot heads up with our double suited kings. And if, well, now we're just committed to the hand if anyone raises. We're wanting to dodge queens and tens. Done a good job of it so far. Happy days. This hand's not too pretty. It'd be a lot nicer if the 9 wasn't a heart. Blocking our own flush shots with top 2 pair here, which I believe I'm going to check raise with the backdoor flush draw. Turn king, jack queen gets there. Don't want to bet again. Pretty safe run out. This has not been a particularly good run out for us over here. We're not going to try a bluff. Flop well there with the good shot to the nuts and the flush draw to the nuts, and it just came running bricks. So never mind. I think my experience is with the variance of short deck poker will have made my tolerance to the slightly lower variance of 5-card PLO. In the past, I've struggled with this game as much because of the variance as other stuff, but having played 5 or 6 weeks of short deck, which is just insane variance on a daily basis or on an hourly basis, and all of a sudden this feels pretty tame. You're like, oh, I've lost one buy-in of it. Big deal. So I think that my short deck experience will definitely help me with this game in terms of like dealing with some swings, because there's just going to be less swings in this game than there is in short deck. Very concerned this guy could just have some random 6 in his hand, but given how large the pot is, we're just going to put the rest in on the turn, and if he's trapping us, then more power to his arm. Or was he trapping us? He was trapping us good and proper. What a bastard. What a bastard. I mean, just jam the flop so we can get it all in a bit quicker. Yeah, with 4 Broadway cards, we're going to try and isolate. Really fancy our chances much, but it looks like we've achieved it. Not a particularly good flop for our hand, but I think it's a board we can bet most of the time. We have a top pair, top kicker, and some backdoor stuff around the clubs and around the Jack 10 King. I think when I played this game in the past, I've been way too passive post flop. And just allowed people to get there with bits and pieces of equity, been a bit timid with strong but not nutted stuff. I'm feeling my oats today. I'm feeling like being a bit more aggressive and taking a few more chances, value betting some slightly weaker stuff. Trying to throw a few more weaker C bets in there. Not even sure this is a good race with just dry aces, but we're doing it. Might be bad, but we're doing it anyway. And we're going to C bet because it's a pretty dry board. Again, this might not be the best of races with this shitty little 7 dangler in the mix. But again, we're going to find out a C-bet and hope people fold or call and we turn a king or something. Can't be scared of every board. That's definitely a league I've had in PLO. 4 card, 5 card, 6 card, whatever it is. I see boards and I just get scared of them. And I'm going to be less scared today. I'm going to be much less scared. I'm going to man up. Man up, Reggie. Here we have an open ender and a second pair. Don't want to be raised here, so we're actually going to check back because being raised there would kind of stink. River 2 pair. Don't expect it to be good, but also don't expect anyone to fold a better hand. I think we can safely take this dude in the not a regular category. Aha, you're limp raising, are you? Well, I'm raising again. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? We flop open and straight draw. We block the nut flush draw. We are going to bet. And we're going to take it down. How many clubs? How many? Too many. That's how many. I think from the effective and the cutoff, this is a fine raise. Going to be probably check calling some flops. Even we have a weak top pair, but some backdoor stuff. We now turn a set, which I'm going to treat as the nuts, given that the flop check through. 10-9 gets there. We have a 9 blocker, and we have half pot. So whatever. If he has a 10-9 or whatever, good for him. He does have the 10-9. Never mind. not sure my current poker strategy is A1 in terms of maximising my profitability at the tables, because it does feel at the moment like I'm becoming very much more of a jack of all trades. I'm playing tournaments on Sky in the evenings too, playing PLO cash games, playing short deck, playing no limit cash games. I do feel like I'm very much in danger of becoming like a jack of all trades and a master of none of them. But at the same time, with my excellent game selection, then you don't need to be a master. You just want to get in good games with players who are worse than you, and at the end of the month, add up how much you've made. Not sure why I didn't play this hand. I was too busy talking about other shit. Turns out it would have been a good one to play, but never mind. Yeah, so I'm not especially good at any format of poker, but I think I do have very good poker sense in general. I think my attitude towards game selection is usually going to keep me out of trouble, and it's just more fun for me to play different variants of the game. I don't think I could grind any variant of the game for like 6-7 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week. But I can easily play poker for the same amount of time in a week, mixing up the variants. Like if you said to me play 40 hours a week of just straight no limit hold'em, I could do that for a week or 2 weeks, and I'd be like, oh fucking hell, not again. But if you just said, yeah, Reg, just play 40 hours a week of any poker you want, I could fucking do that standing on my head, because I still absolutely adore the game. I'm a gambler. I always have been. I always will be. So I love the game. I love the gamble. It feeds something in me. I just don't have the grind one game every single day in me anymore. I think I like the variety. 8, 9, 10 Jack Queen. Sorry, 9, 10 Jack Queen. I'm just going to try and crack this guy's big hand here. We are going to just lead into him with our 2 pairs. He doesn't raise very often pre-flop, which is why I'm confident he's got just like a big pair a lot of the time. Or like just lots and lots of high cards. Someone's playing 55-6 when they do, and they're only raising 7% from the button. When they do raise, it's pretty obvious what types of hands or cards they are holding. Flop the nuts with a redraw to the super nuts. Going to keep potting, I think. So yeah, I don't want to say depression's a wrong word, but I went through quite a low point before Christmas and after Christmas where my poker's concerned, and also where my day work is concerned. I think that may be just a whole scenario of we're in lockdown, we're in COVID, we're not seeing many people. Then you've got the bad, dreary, dark weather. You're not seeing much daylight because days are short and things. And I think I just got myself in a bit of a like can't really be asked to do anything much funk. But the last like week to 10 days, whether it's because the slightly better weather's coming, the brighter weather, an opportunity popped up for me to go and do some work that appeals to me. I'm just feeling a lot more positive about absolutely everything at the moment. I'm wanting to play poker. I'm wanting to get out there and do some work. Looking forward to maybe starting to see some friends again in the next month or so. Yeah, right now I'm riding the crest of a wave in terms of enthusiasm for all the things that interest me. We're going to set mine here. Or we'd take a King Queen Jack flop. That'd be nice. King Queen Jack one time. Oh, never mind. We're just going to set fire to 7.9 big blinds here. What is this? What even is this? Fuck it, we'll call. Good call, Reg. Good call playing quads up, paying quads off. Well done, mate. You are a superstar. I mean, I thought this guy had the quads, not this guy. I thought maybe he was like try to value better a worse full house, or maybe do a small bluff, and we could maybe at least win a small side pot. I was wrong. Not for the first time. It fucking sure as hell won't be the last. Yeah, I'm not falling for that one, sir. I'm not falling for your turn check raise shenanigans. Not doing it. I will pay off your river bet though. Oh, do I want to pay pot off? I mean, obviously the turn check raise was his, but it seems like that was just going to be his line there. No, just not doing it, sir. Just not fucking doing it. Pot flop. Yeah, okay, mate, whatever. Oh, he showed me 3 of them. Maybe he was bluffing. Maybe the one he didn't show was a king. Who knows? And more to the point, who fucking cares? We have a set. We're going to check raise this motherfucker. He's betting this. He's filling his oats after that last hand. He's betting all day. Oh, well, he's betting. Oh, fuck off, telephone. Pot. Up against a big draw. Do we hold? Do we fuck? Oh, that wasn't the Sky Engineer saying, oh, I'm early. Very unlikely. Way more likely to be Amazon or BT or some fucker else. Well, not them. Someone pretending to be them. Trying their latest fucking scummy scam. I mean, at least back in the old days when you used to get scam phone calls, it was a real human being and you could fucking abuse them, you know, or waste their time. I used to love wasting the time of scammers, pretending that I was falling for their shit ruse. And then about 2 minutes into the conversation, just dropping the hammer and calling them cunts and seeing how long it took them to hang up. What have we got here? We have a pair. We have a flush draw. And we have some other stuff around the 7-8. So we're going to see a turn. Fuck you, turn. Just pops out the absolute most boring turn on earth. Could there be a more boring turn than that piece of shit there? That was just that turn, it was just grim. That turn arriving is like turning up to a swingers party and you get there excited, thinking, oh cool, we're at a swingers party. We're going to get to have sex with strangers. And then your sister's there with her husband. And then your mum and dad turn up. And then you're like, just fuck off. That's fucking ruined all of my fun. And now it's just awkward. That's what that deuce was. It was your fucking mum and dad turning up at a swingers party. Let's have a little raise. banana comes along. We flop a very long straight. We have the 7, the 9, the 10 and the queen. We have a very, very long straight here. It's almost impossible for us not to make it. It's almost impossible for us not to make a straight here. We'll have to make do with turning a pair instead. We still have way too much equity to do anything other than bet here and call it off. How do we not make a straight? How the fuck do we not make a straight there? Behave, poker. Behave. That should almost be illegal. Us not making a straight on that board should almost be illegal. Our top and middle pair, our top 2 pair here, doesn't really want to be playing a huge pot just yet. It's very, very, very counterfeitable. Like now, we do pick up a nut flush draw, and we block a lot of sets. We river the nut flush. We're going to bet, and we're not going to fold. And if he has a full house, then he's going to get some more money. Double suited aces. How can these possibly lose? It's impossible almost for me to lose this hand. Almost impossible against these 2 morons. We might lose the hand now. We might lose the hand. We have a good shot. And no fold equity, but we're going to bet anyway. We lose. It's 31%, 27%, 100%. Go on, Reggie. You'll do for me, kid. I haven't paid any attention to this fucking hand whatsoever. Because I'm a good reg like that. I am a good reg who doesn't pay attention to hands when he's involved in another hand sweating the all in what was essentially a smallish pot. Doesn't matter anyway, because this guy has a flush and this guy doesn't. Get out of my face. That is hideous. That is hideous. That was a woman. That'd be an already incredibly ugly woman who'd been in a terrible fire. That isn't an awful lot better. That can get in the bin as well. What is all them blue ones about? Get fucked. These guys are fish for posting and having absurd stats. Flop top set and an open ender. We like to see that. Aces and kings. That's nice. Still got the nuts. And we're going to bet the maximum to charge his draws. Enjoy seeing a raise here. We river a boat and he has a flush. So we're going to bet 2/3 pot and force him to call. Maybe not. Winning the kings here and the aces. Unimproved. How did he not call there on the river? I mean, he looked like he had a flush draw. It looked like he had a flush draw to me. Turns out he didn't. I'm going to be doing some racy daisying over here. I'd like to make it much more than 3.5, but the pot limit before the flop kind of restricts that just a little bit. I'm going to be doing some racy daisying over here too. We flop a gut shot, which we are going to bet. There's some backdoor flush potential too. We still only have a gut shot. We've been 3-bet here by this fellow. We're going to call and take it to the streets. Flop a gut shot over here too. River our nuts over here. He bets. We are not folding just yet with our gut shot and our backdoor flush draw, etc. We are going to fold the turn. Look to see the check. 8-ball. Give me an 8-ball. Oh. It's the top pair that we're going to fold. Oh, maybe we win. We do win. Not a big fan of his 3-bet at all there. Could be good. I don't fucking know. What do I know about fucking 5-card PLO? Not a lot. Not a fucking lot. Tell you what I don't know. That's lots. Tell you what I do know. That's less. Do we flick 2 blinds in here to try and bink a top set? That is the question. That is the burning question. We're certainly not going to isolate. Fuck it. And we're on the button. Yep, that's not going to work, mate. Jack. No, but we do have trip 5s, which is better than a jack. Boom. Eat some of that. Oh. That's not good news. That's not good news. Oh, we've got quads though, so that is good news. And now we're going to slow roll because I'm an asshole. We're even going to time bank it. We're even going to time bank it because I am that much of a cunt. We're even going to time bank it one more time. He already knows. He already knows now that he's getting called and he's losing. What a cunt I am. Ready, steady, go. Oh, you got aces, have you? Welcome to Drawing Deadsville. And it just bangs him the ace on the end, just to rub the extra salt in. That was a truly, truly delightful moment. I wouldn't have done that against a fish, but against a regular, fuck him. And we're going to be nearly ending the video. Nearly at the end. I think we've made some reasonable chips today. Let's have a little look-see. We want to go to Korea. We want to go to PLO. Yeah, we've made $80. Very nice. Very, very nice. We like that. How are we doing lifetime at PLO? I made money. Let's look at all the games. No Limit Hold'em. How are we doing lifetime? Made money. And 6+. Made money. Tournaments, maybe not. Does it have tournaments in this? Oh, we made a tiny bit of money in tournaments too. Jack of all trades, master of none. Beautiful. But it's time to draw a line under the session. It feels nice to end on a really asshole slow roll. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep your eyes open for the Poker Bros No Limit videos, because I think that's the videos you guys are going to be most interested in. But like I said, I'm also hoping to. I'm setting myself a goal of trying to whack 5 videos a week out. Maybe I won't always achieve that, but we're going to try, because right now I'm very enthused about life in general and poker in particular. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this little snapshot into some PLO 5. If you want to get involved in these games, then give me a shout and I can get you hooked up very, very easily. Take care, everybody. Have a great day, and bye-bye for now.